goblin in 2025 is like growing pumpkins in a skyscraper window box. Unexpected, but it works. We still trade seeds under the moon, but now we send them in group chats too. These little moon moss shoots, they love Wi-Fi signals. Go figure.
Evening, you headed to Old Mill Square? Hop on.
That's me.
Wonderful. Mind the lantern. There we go. If it smells like rosemary, that's because I keep sprigs under the seat. Calms the horses and keeps the ride fresh.
Works for me.
We'll slip through the wispwood quicker and far prettier. See those little lanterns on the roots? They're mushrooms. Plant them in half moon soil and they'll glow. You little ones, let's set the beat rolling. That'll keep the frost at bay, eh?
You lost, miss?
Not lost, just wandering. Your land smells of honest soil. I mean, no bother.
We don't get many wanderers.
She carries herbs, David. That can't be ill.
Only thyme and a bit of rosemary. This, my brand new mossy bomber. So that in acorn patches, stitched like little spells. Feels like a hug from a friendly bear. And on the back, moonlit mushrooms. I nearly squealed when I saw it. Inside, foxfire. Orange lining with tiny leaves. And see if the mortal malls can handle a little goblin glam. Ooh, look at all these petals and frills. Can't decide, pink like dawn or buttercup yellow. Aha, this one makes me feel like a rose sprite, but this green, it sings with my skin, doesn't it? Spinny twirly, yes, I'm keeping that. We're at the costume bazaar, and I stitched this look from scraps and memories. It's a little garden of prints tied up with a teal ribbon. Every panel blooms like a different wildflower. Here, have a whirl. Stepping out into the city now, and the sun makes the color patch to Corsair. Time to trade my trowel for a cutlass. Ahoy, scallywags, the green tide arrives. One turkey leg, if you please. Hot and ready, Captain. Worth its weight in doubloons. Fiddle faster, lads. We've wind in our heels. To plunder of good cheer and pumpkin mead, may your pockets jingle and your garden along my cherries. The fair awakes. Mind the chicken feathers. Leaf-bound leather, stitched with mooncalf sinew. Light as a moth wing, strong as oak bark. Lets the sun in, keeps the blade out. Hold still, love, there. Sits like it was grown for you. A crown from a queen of petals herself? I'll guard it with every mischievous bone I've got. Gone. Bear's winter birch, told you. Bone for the dogs, meat for the mischief. Two mighty appetites and plates never empty.
Alright, new try. A breezy white chiton cinched with a gold cord and daring enough to let the moonlight right through the front. See how it moves? The folds catch the light like milk in a goblet, soft and pourable. What do you think? Does it suit me? You like it? Hey, my eyes are up here. The neckline's part of the design, not an invitation. Behave. That means you, creeping little eyeballs. It's linen, not a treasure map. So quit. White peplos feels like morning mist slipping over the trees. A snug wrap at the waist? Just so. Look at that drape, smooth as river stones. Ready for the festival? I think the mirror. Right, new try. Little moonlit number with short sleeves and the sweetest neckline. See how it moves? And look, pockets. I could hide acorns or a whole handful of pumpkin seeds in here. What do you think? Does it? What do you think? I stitched little ferns myself. Took all of winter. It feels strange in a lovely way seeing it on. Does it suit me? You can be honest. I can still sew in more.
To a Mythicon and I'm in full goblin gardener mode. Look at these braids. They weigh a ton, but totally worth it. I'm ready for photos, spells, and maybe a little mischief. There you go. Moon seed for quick growing pumpkins. Guard it well. Right, everyone squeeze in. Harvest smiles. If the vines approve, they dance with you. That's the rule.
Bell check. Yep, still jingles. This place is buzzing like a hive of bats. Everyone looks amazing, but I'm the only emerald feline in the room. Means the spotlight follows me, and I don't even need a laser pointer. Pale's a liability on a crowded floor, but if I sync the flick to the beat, people think it's choreography. Green, obviously. Meow! This one purrs when I move. Couldn't sneak up on a mouse with all the squeak, but I feel wicked. Fiery little number. The trident's overkill? Never. I could roast marshmallows with this hem. Now, a proper witch. High slip for maximum mischief, and the hat hides midnight snacks. Practical magic. Glow bones. If the bonfire goes right, new try. Classic sailor uniform, crisp white blouse with a navy collar, red tie, and a pleated skirt that sways like waves. See how it moves? The pleats catch the light like ripples on a pond. Sharp yet fluid. What do you think? Does it suit me? You like it? Hey, my eyes are up here. The hem's part of the outfit, not an invitation. Behaving a little too wholesome? Let's slip into something darker. Goth mode. Activate. That's better. A flourish of shadow, a hint of midnight garden. Even my pumpkins look moodier now. Goth mode engaged, spooky chic achieved. You look like you've been scanning for mischief. Lucky you. You found an Orion. This gold isn't standard issue, but it gets results. Careful, we have a reputation for stealing hearts as well as starships. Wanna get into a little harmless trouble with me? Well, did the ears catch you off guard? Not exactly garden grown, I know, but they look all right on me, don't they? You're staring. It's cute. Go on, try and pretend you weren't. They're satin, soft as moss after rain. If you're polite, I might let you touch them. Careful though, this bunny bites. You keep looking at me like that and I'll start
Walking up the burrow, nothing like a basket of earth apple cousins. Rabbits know what's what.
Yes, I'm the goblin in a bunny suit buying carrots.
It's Tuesday, cereal for late night lawn raids. Sweet loops of fortification, milk's good to go. Promise I won't chew the carton. Groceries acquired, mischief secured.
Were fine fun, but today these goblin locks want to whirl like little moons. Watch this. Split it down the middle, twist as though you're winding ivy on a trellis, coil at the crown. Pin with a wooden sprig and a bit of bloom. There, one move. Second verse, same as the first. Twist, tuck, and pin. Two tiny planets right where trouble brews best. What do you think? It's like having a pair of nesty little toads.
Morning, Sprouts. Back home in the mushroom cottage, and yes, these braids are a whole different color. They're blonde because I lost a bet with Julie. We wagered whose pumpkin would grow the fattest. Hers outpaced mine by a mile, so she got to choose my hair. She picked Sunlit Haystack and
Late autumn for Sky. It's not for a festival, not for a spell, just because.
Goodbye, Auburn. Hello, Blueberry Mischief. The moon approves. No reason at all, but I love it.
Alright, moment of truth. Ready? Ta-da! I brewed the dye from Midnight Wisteria and blackberries with just a whisper of moon water. Couldn't resist a little goblin glam, so do you like it? Be honest, I won't hex you. Knew it. Purple forever then.
Behold the newest uniform of the Mossy Glen household. The proper goblin maid at your service. See this ribbon? Forest green for good luck, and the brass acorn keeps it tidy. Pockets deep as a badger's burrow, perfect for rosemary or the odd toad. Ruffled leaves stitched along the petticoat so every twirl feels like a breeze through the canopy. And it dusts as quick as a pixie. Surprise! Did someone order a maid? Because the party just got a little more mischievous. Happy birthday, dearies! I baked myself into this cake just for you. Hope you don't mind crumbs in my braids. Now who needs a slice? Or maybe a bit of sparkle dust to keep the party alive? First piece goes to the guest. Got your dozen hot wings here. Extra crispy, extra saucy. Careful, the sauce has more bite than a nettle sprite. Ranch and celery on the side. Anything else I can fetch for you? Actually, I have one more thing. If you ever fancy a little mischief, or maybe you need tips on growing moon blooms, give that number a ring. Don't keep a goblin waiting, alright?
おはようございます。本日の朝ごはんをお持ちしました。焼き魚と卵焼き、山菜のおひたしにお味噌汁です。そして入りたての緑茶もございます。ごゆっくり召し上がりください。何かご用がありましたらいつでもお声掛けください。
The mossy trails for arena dust, and I'm still spry as a jackrabbit. This rope feels like a vine, only squeakier. See? Round and round, just how you coax moonflowers to climb. Sweet boy. You catch the garden smell on my hand?
Third round selection, the Houston Astros draft outfielder Hannelore, straight out of the Whispering Glade League. Groundbreaking debut tonight. First she drives it to left. That ball is gone. Home run in her first.
And the crowd erupts. What a finish. Hannelore twirls into goal. Pure forest magic on ice tonight.
Thank you kindly. This medal's a sprig of moonlit mischief for first one, like walking through a midnight lily patch. The high waist feels cozy as moss on a stone. That little moonbead in the center, charming. Think it would stay put for a twirl? Let's see. Aye, snug as a pumpkin lid. Now this viney one ties in knots like mischief at a maypole. Pretty, but it wants tending. Alright, ready for a dash of mischief? I'll keep the elbow up, lets the ribbon behave. The color's moonbeam blue, white like fresh milk, makes me feel like a cloud's wearing me. Tie the bow snug, keep the wishes from wandering off. Get the braids in the frame, will you? They insist on dancing. Got it. Grand. Send me that one.
Suits you and me, but I'm a little biased. Ever seen a goblin tan? It's more of a shimmer. Keep staring like that and I'll start thinking you're under a spell. Hear that? The ocean's bragging about us. Go on, lean in. Could carve our names to a bit of driftwood. For now, a heart will do. I know a cove where sea grapes grow and the crabs dance under moonlight. Want to hear the secret?
Like this? The sea matches my skin, don't you think? Careful, your stare's hotter than the sun. These little knots, they hold, but I wouldn't mind you double checking. Lean close, hear the ocean? It's whispering your name. And look, a bit of bloom for you. You blush prettier than a sunset, you know that? Come on, Sprout, the tide's right, the breeze is sweet, join me. Sun suits you. And me, but I'm a little biased. Ever seen a goblin tan? It's more of a shimmer. Keep staring like that, and I'll start thinking you're under a spell. Mind getting my back? The sun feels too good to ignore. Thanks. Ooh, cold. Knew it. Go ahead, you'll have to work fast, I'm ticklish.
Sunshine, what mischief are we brewing today? Pumpkin fog, goblin latte, or something tame?
Just a 16-ounce oat latte, please.
Oat and a pinch of magic coming up. Here we are, a leafy little rosette on top. Careful, it's hotter. If needs fuel, I skip the cauldron and head to In-N-Out. They grill each patty to order. Listen to that sizzle. Garden fresh lettuce, vine-ripe tomato, melty cheese, a dash of forest magic. Already in the flavor. In-N-Out.
Its friendliest goblin is popping up in Happy Meals. Collect 3 magical toys. Make Hannelore twirl with a button press, grow a glowing sprout, and read a tiny tale of garden wonder. Bring a bit of forest magic to your table. Hannelore toys.
Hannelore, the sprightly forest goblin who turns every garden into an adventure.
Careful with the moon word, it tickles.
With 20 points of enchanted articulation, you can pose her for endless mischief. Her lantern really lights up.
Light the path, we'll find the moonbeam.
Press the pendant to hear 10 giggles and garden secrets. Never plant nettles under a full moon.
Meet Hannelore, the garden goblin plush that brings a touch of woodland wonder to cuddle time. Soft as forest moss, with yarn braids you can twirl and 3 magical phrases at the squeeze of her belly.
Come on, Sproutling.
Let's dance among the toadstools. Every box hides a secret garden storybook so kids can dream under the lights of their
What did you do for a Klondike bar?
I'd swallow a flaming sword.
Seriously? Gimme.
はケンタッキーから
Straight from the forest with a ribbon of mischief.
11将来のハーブとスパイスハーブマジッククリスマスパック
Crispy crunch, steamy snow. That's magic.
ケンタッキーでクリスマス